The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Welcome to the Houlihan Show. In the time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. A quote by George Orwell. I am here to inform you about issues the mainstream media is ignoring. Welcome to my show. Okay, so today we have Thomas again with us, Thomas Costanzo, the sales manager over at Freedom's Phoenix, and you've been working really hard. And we're talking about the news media and how it's not always what you think they're talking about. Sometimes they distract us with sports and weather and things like that, and the real news doesn't get told. So you have to go to different avenues, such as the internet, like websites like Freedom's Phoenix, where it is not censored. And yesterday we talked a little bit about the hypnosis that when people watch television and watch the news, they think that they're objective, but some information comes into them subliminally and that sways their persuasions. Don't you agree with that?
Oh, I absolutely do, Renee. I mean, I've been in sales and marketing now for 15 years, and I'm very much aware of the subconscious mind and how powerful it is. One thing, I don't know if your listeners are aware of this or not, but even when you go in the grocery stores, you have the music going on, you have the colors of the foods that you're buying, and everything is designed in that grocery store to put you into a state of a light state of hypnosis so you buy more stuff than you need. I mean, it's all very scientifically designed. It's almost like the casino, just like the casinos in Vegas. They are scientifically designed. They run experiments on how to put you into a state of hypnosis so you spend more money. Buy stuff. I mean, we live in this consumeristic society where it is important for people to continue to buy stuff because in order for the machine to keep going, going back to the Federal Reserve, the system requires an constant increasement of purchasing by the consumers.
You know what, I'm reminded of the day 9/11 happened and the images that we saw on television over and over again. We saw those planes hitting the building just nonstop. And to me, it was a way of mass mind control. And that's how these cults will brainwash their members, is constant information, and they can't get away from it. And then sooner or later, they're going to believe that story. And I think that's what happened on a massive scale here in America with 9/11. Planes hit the building went down. The terrorists did it. And right away, everybody was told that the terrorists did it before there wasn't even an investigation.
And they knew exactly who did it. I mean, on that day, they knew exactly who did it.
Yeah, the whole mystery was solved that day, and it was in everybody's face. But did you know that Osama bin Laden has never been charged for 9/11?
I read that, exactly.
So there was not enough evidence to even charge him, yet we went to war based on 9/11 and the buildings going down. Not only did we go to war, but 3 million people in Iraq died, and they didn't even have anything to do with 9/11. It was Saudi Arabia, where we gave them $20 billion for arms, to purchase arms.
Exactly.
So, when people start looking at this more closely, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
Well, one thing I'd like your listeners to all investigate is we all saw the pictures and the video of 9/11. But there's a totally different story that you can see when you watch the buildings come down in slow motion. It's almost like watching a magician do his trick in slow motion, because now everything happens so fast. But when you do it in slow motion, everything becomes self-evident. There is no possible way for those buildings to have come down in less than 10 seconds. That's the rate of free fall.
So do some investigation and go to Building 7 on YouTube, and you will see a building that went down in a freestyle fashion without a plane hitting it, and it was 48 stories high. Thanks for listening. If you would like to keep me on the air, send donations to The Houlihan Show, care of KXXT 2800 North 44th Street, Suite 100, Phoenix, Arizona, 85008. Or you can email me at sheseekstruth777 at yahoo.com. Thanks for listening.